Hey, what's up everybody? This is Nick at BarBend.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing Svelte from CalNaturale. CalNaturale is a company based in Northern California, and they produce a wide variety of products. They're pretty well known for boxed wine, but they've also come out with Svelte, which they say is perfect as a delicious meal replacement, so I'm reviewing it as a meal replacement. It is vegan, it is gluten-free, it is USDA certified organic, and it comes in 5 different flavors. This one is the chocolate one, so let's see how it tastes. Well, unsurprisingly, this organic soybean-based beverage tastes like soy milk. This tastes like chocolate soy milk. It's pretty sweet, but the good news is, for some people anyway, there are no artificial sweeteners. So the flavor here mostly comes from stevia and cocoa. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it doesn't taste like regular milk. It doesn't taste like almond milk. It's definitely a soy milk product. So if you like that, you like this. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the nutrition label. One of these little bottles is 11 fluid ounces or 330 milliliters. You're going to get 180 calories. So that's 11 grams of protein, 21 grams of carbohydrates with 5 grams of fiber and 6 grams of sugar. That is a lot of fiber. I want to emphasize that. 7 grams of fat as well with 1.5 grams of saturated fat and no cholesterol. On a micronutrient basis, for the vitamins and minerals, there aren't a ton of them listed here, but what we do have is roughly 30% of your daily intake of calcium and vitamin D and vitamin E. There's about 50% of your daily vitamin B12 and riboflavin, and roughly 10% of your vitamin A and iron and zinc. Pretty decent nutrient spread, but for something that considers itself perfect as a meal replacement, I would have expected a few more vitamins and minerals there, to be honest. Okay, now as far as the ingredients go, this is basically a very nutritious soy milk protein shake. So of course, the first ingredient is organic soy milk made with filtered water and organic soybeans. I want to emphasize that just about everything here is organic. So after the soybeans, you're going to get rice syrup solids and dried cane syrup. There's some cocoa powder as well. Then there's also some inulin, which I think is pretty important. Inulin is considered a prebiotic fiber, so it acts as food for the probiotic bacteria in your digestive tract, and it may have a few health benefits associated with that. So I'm always a big fan when a meal replacement contains some inulin. That's definitely could have some benefits for digestive health. Besides that, there's just some natural flavors. There's the vitamins and minerals themselves. There's just some sea salts, some stevia extract. It's also worth pointing out there's some gum in here. There's some guar gum and some xanthan gum and acacia gum. For some people, gum can cause digestive issues, but that's a pretty small percentage of the population. So as far as the price goes, you generally get these in bundles of 8 or 12 bottles, and the price really varies a lot. But generally speaking, you can pick up 8 bottles for about $15. So that comes to $1.75 per bottle. And for a meal replacement, that's actually pretty reasonably priced. Normally, in my experience, a meal replacement is between $2 and $2.50 per serving. This is $1.75. So yeah, pretty reasonably priced. So there were a lot of things that I liked about Svelte. Number one, the fiber content. I was really impressed by that. There's 5 grams here. That's 20% of your daily intake of fiber, and it's in just 180 calories, so I thought that was pretty good. Another thing, it contains inulin, which is a prebiotic fiber, which, as I mentioned earlier, may have some digestive health benefits, so I always like it when I see that in the meal replacement shake. Another thing, price, very impressive. I thought this was very reasonably priced for a meal replacement anyway. And with the nutrients, I wasn't crazy impressed with the variety of nutrients, but this is a vegan product. It's sort of marketed toward people on a plant-based diet, and I like that it contained quite a lot of B12 and calcium, which are nutrients that can sometimes be a little bit tricky to get on plant-based diets. The main issues I can see someone potentially having with Svelte: number one, it just has 11 grams of protein. That's not a crazy amount, whether you're looking at this as a meal replacement shake or as a protein shake. 11 grams of protein isn't a lot. Now it is just 180 calories, to be fair, and I would also want it to be a little bit more caloric than that. I think 180 calories for a meal replacement shake isn't amazing. I usually look for something with 300, 400, 500 calories if I'm viewing it as a meal replacement and not as a protein shake, and this does market itself as a meal replacement. Another thing I want to point out, there are 3 types of gum here. Some people do try to minimize gum in their diet. I really want to emphasize that's not going to be the case for most people. It's a relatively small percentage of the population that have digestive issues with gum. Nonetheless, it is really worth pointing out just because there are a few health conscious folks out there that really try to minimize it. It's not a massive deal. The biggest deal I found with this product that I didn't like so much was the nutrition. I mean, the nutrients it does have, it's got a pretty good spread, but there's only 10 vitamins and minerals here. Most really good meal replacements out there have a good 22, 24, 26 vitamins and minerals. So it wasn't all that nutritious for something that considers itself perfect as a meal replacement. All right, so those are my thoughts on Svelte from CalNaturale. For the full review, you can just Google BarBend plus Svelte. That's S-V-E-L-T-E.